Today on Sugar Spun Run, we'll be making my apple crumb muffins. Hey Sugar Spun Bakers, Sam here, and today I am so excited to be sharing another carefully tested, well-researched, and perfected recipe. These apple muffins are super simple to make, so let's go ahead and jump right in by preheating our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Now the first thing you want to prep for this recipe is the apples. You're going to need about 1.5 cups of chopped apples for today's recipe. You can use whatever kind you prefer. I like to use Gala apples. Granny Smith are a little more tart than I like for this recipe, but if you like a tart apple, that would be fine. We're just gonna peel the apples. And then we're gonna chop the pieces. I like to keep them between 1/4 to 1/2 inch in size. You can see how large or how small I've cut mine right here. All right, we'll set these aside. And now in a large mixing bowl, we are going to combine 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of firmly packed light brown sugar, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of table salt. We'll whisk everything together until it's nicely combined. You want to break up those clumps of brown sugar as you can. We'll set this aside. Now in a separate mixing bowl or a large measuring cup, which is what I'm using, we're going to combine 1/2 cup of either canola or vegetable oil with 1/2 cup of buttermilk, 2 large eggs, and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. You'll want to whisk everything together until it's nice and well combined. You want to make sure those egg yolks are nicely broken up too. And then we're going to add this to our dry ingredients. At this point, you'll want to use a spatula to gently fold the ingredients together. And once the dry ingredients and wet ingredients are about 50 to 75% of the way combined, we're going to add our apples. We'll just continue stirring everything together until the apples are well distributed. You want to be careful with this batter because if you overmix it, you'll end up with a dense, dry muffin. So you want to combine it. You want to stir it until it is just combined. All right, now these would not be apple crumb muffins without the crumbs, so let's go ahead and prepare our streusel topping. This is super simple to prepare and is a favorite on basically all of my muffins. We're just going to combine 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of firmly packed light brown sugar, 1/3 cup of granulated sugar, 1/4 teaspoon salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Stir all of these ingredients together until they're nicely combined, and then we're going to add 6 tablespoons of melted butter. This butter is melted, but it's not super hot to the touch. It's had a little bit of time to cool. Now I'll just use my fork to toss the ingredients together, sort of claw them together until I have a nice crumbly streusel, and all of the dry ingredients have been moistened by that butter. You don't want to overmix this or you're going to end up with a paste instead of a nice crumbly streusel. All right, now we can go ahead and divide our muffin batter into our prepared muffin tin. This is a 12-count pan. It makes 12 muffins, and you can see I've lined them all with paper liners. Just going to evenly divide the batter, and I like to use an ice cream scoop just because it makes the process a little bit neater. After you've divided all of the batter, we're going to top everything off with some streusel. Now I have been accused of using too much streusel in this recipe. I disagree with people who have suggested that, but you can use a little less than it calls for if you'd like. I like a nice mountain of streusel on top of my muffin. All right, now we'll take these over to our preheated oven where they're going to need to bake for about 23 to 25 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean or with a few moist crumbs. We'll let these cool in their muffin tins for about 5 minutes, and then we can carefully remove. And that is how you make these super simple, super moist and flavorful apple crumb muffins. Really hope you guys enjoy today's recipe, and if you try this one out, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I always love hearing from you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. These are good.